I don't really have any problem with supplements, vitamins, or sunscreen, to be honest. In terms of supplements and vitamins, I think there's a lot that we are designed to have in our diet. That if our diet doesn't give us all those things, then taking vitamin supplements and other things is fine. You know, there are other ways of doing it. You can do the same thing through frequencies. Rife frequencies can produce the vitamins. You can some rife machines produce water that has those elements in them. Lots of different ways of doing it, but the simplest way, obviously, is a healthy, balanced diet. But there are some things which I think are in creation designed to help us, and particularly some some chemicals which are natural things produced in plants do have properties which can be very helpful, and I don't have any issue with people taking that and living in that. When it comes to sunscreen, obviously you suggested like in the past you didn't get burned. I would say, well, look at, was that just something, a factor of your skin, or was that the fact that you were choosing that reality? And why would you lose faith in that if it happened before? But using sunscreen, God will have no problem using sunscreen. And I don't see it's an issue at all. If you don't want to get burnt, then use the screen. I mean, it's not a big problem. If you want to focus on that, then you have to begin to focus your intention. And that can be, in a sense, you lose the joy of what you're doing because you're trying to focus your intention all in time that you don't want to get burnt while you're surfing. Enjoy the surfing. But if you want to focus your intention, then begin to look at issues around that. And I would suggest looking at, well, if in the past, what has changed? But in the meantime, don't feel guilty or condemned because you're using sunscreen. There's no issue with that at all. I think when it comes to, the breatharians, they are looking at how you can live from a different perspective without needing the physical things that most people do. And I know a number of people who have done that. And I believe that I could do that if necessary. But actually, I like food, and Jesus ate food, and Jesus gave food to his disciples before and after the resurrection. So I don't really have a problem with eating, but eat healthily. I do believe by thinking and focusing our attention, we can enhance the immune system within our own body and let our body produce what it needs to keep us in that state of health and wholeness. But it's a package. It comes with not just right thinking, but right living, having enough sleep, eating the right things, having a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Don't live in worry, anxiety, fear. Live in that state of rest in God, and you'll find that your whole body will produce what it needs within that state of rest, because that's how it's designed to be. Most of us come in and out of rest, and therefore we have to focus our thinking into believing about those things that should be a natural state of being. Doing is to becoming to being. And I think ultimately living in that state of being and reality is what we're all seeking to do. But doing to become to be is okay. It's a journey. It's a process. So thinking about it until it is your state of being. It is your state of mind. Then you don't have to think about it. It's programmed sort of within your whole sort of mindset. So you've got the conscious mind, the unconscious mind, and the subconscious mind. When it's programmed into the unconscious mind, it is just how we are, and that's the aim. And ultimately, you can do that by thinking and focusing your believing, your thoughts, and then you see a transformation until you don't need to think that way anymore. You are that. And I think that's the ultimate way to be. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.